Hey everybody, it's Kevin from the Awareness.website. It's been a long summer. We've missed you guys just about as much as you've missed us, it looks like. We've got another series of Classroom Classics 3 coming. But before that, I want to say thanks to all the new subscribers that came in over the summer. We've been really busy. We haven't been able to do much for videos and stuff over the summer like we said we would. But you guys are still supporting us and still subscribing like crazy, so that's wonderful. We got lots of great stuff coming up. This video is going to be about the first couple moves in Classroom Classics 3. So starting with the opening of Tai Chi, left grass bird's tail and grass bird's tail. So we're going to cover a whole bunch of stuff here, get you started on the right foot or the right feet. And so hang in there and we'll be right back. Alright, so this class has gotten started off. We've got some new members, some continuing people that are coming back from the summer, and they're finding out just how much of a problem it can be when you take a big break and just how much work you're going to have to do to get back in the swing of it. So obviously the best is always to practice all the time. Every day if you can, but frequently, diligently, as Mr. Moy said. So we're going to get started with the beginning part of it. Opening of Tai Chi, Mr. Moy used to say, is one of the most difficult moves to perform. And now either that's because you're a beginner and you don't know anything, and so it's very difficult just to get things lined up, or because there's things involved in it that just takes a lot of time to get into doing it properly. But we're just going to worry about getting where the hands and feet go, and that's what the beginner class is really all about, is where do you put your hands and feet and how do you get through this sequence of movements. To begin with, as in all the foundations, and also too, I highly recommend looking at the foundation videos and the principles videos. And we've got the set reminder, so as you go through this, those videos will really help you to remember what you're doing and help you go through all the foundation stuff. So highly recommend those videos. To begin with, the feet are parallel, so slightly pigeon-toed feeling. You don't want them splayed out. You want them turned in slightly so that the lower back can relax. Hands are in front. So as the hands come up, they come up to about shoulder height, they drop down, and when you pick up the right hand, you begin to pivot on the right foot. So on the heel, you turn the toe out, and this is what we say in the Facebook, 1 foot at a time. So pivot the right foot and it just opens out to 90 degrees. The arms are starting to line up into place. The left heel goes back, so you pivot on the toe to turn back, and as you do that, you just let the body turn, line up to the front. By the time the arms finish extending, you've gotten relaxed into this leg and you're done. So that move is very simple in some respects, but if you spin too fast, if you go too quickly and try and do both feet at the same time, chances are you're going to lose your balance. So you want to take time, let things open up and relax, so that 1 foot, the second foot, and it's just a gentle turn and relaxing into the front foot. And then as the arms extend, you time that with that turn. So pick up the hand, the arm is extending out as you pivot, back heel goes back, and you finish. And there you are. So you look at the foundation exercises, the knee's not pushing out, you don't want to be pulling back, you don't want to be leaning forward, and we'll talk about that in the grass bird's tail move. But everything's nice and balanced, nice and relaxed, nice straight line, expressing from the back heel up through the head. From there, you go into hold the ball. So hold the ball, of course, is a transition move. And it just continues on from that pivot. So when you turn the second foot, relax. So now the weight's relaxed into this foot, so you simply push and come up into the forward foot, and bottom hand just turns and comes up and meets the top hand. So that's all it is you're just standing straight up into that front leg, bringing the arms together so that they're centered in front of the body, and they just come together. Don't necessarily touch, but they come together, and it's sort of a round, expressive kind of feeling in front of the body. So that's the first hold the ball. You do go into left grass bird's tail, and then you'll do another hold the ball. So I'm going to change position here so you can see what I do with the grass bird's tail. From the opening of Tai Chi, so you come up, down, pivot, pivot, relax, stand up and hold the ball. So this next step is now at a 45 degrees. So I'm facing 90 degrees from where I started. I'm going to relax my weight into the supporting leg. I'm going to step out 45 degrees. And then as I push off the back leg, the left arm starts to expand away from the body as I turn and line up to the forward leg. And then I just relax into that leg. So same thing, the arms finish expressing as you relax down into that leg. And then just like the first hold the ball, you're simply going to stand up and bring the arms together, still facing at that 45 degrees. Got all that? Now, as you go into grass bird's tail, it's not the same. It sounds the same as the left grass bird's tail, but grass bird's tail, there's a little bit more involved in it. There's 3 parts to it. Same kind of step. You're going to be stepping at 45 degrees from your supporting leg, but then you're going back in the direction of opening of Tai Chi. We'll go this direction now. So we'll start at the beginning. Okay, opening. 1, 2. Up and hold the ball. Now when you're at hold the ball, you're stepping at 45 degrees, expressing out, and up and hold the ball again. Now with grass bird's tail, you're going to relax the weight into your supporting leg, step out straight ahead at a 45 degree angle from the supporting, so again we're lining up, and then you let the arms express, and then when you get to the first into the forward leg, the arms are expressed out. Now you can extend out further. I'm limited in my space here in the studio, so I'm trying not to stretch out too far, but you can expand out depending on your flexibility and everything. From the hold the ball, step, and then the arms line up in front of the body and express out as you push from the back leg. Relax down in the front leg, and the first hand position is with the middle left finger under the right wrist joint. So the right hand is turned palm towards you, left hand is palm out. Now, as we talked about in the Facebook, you don't want to be bending forward. So the tendency for some people is to keep this knee kind of held back and push the arms out with the body. You don't want to do that. You want to use the leg to let the arms express out with that leg push. So it just comes, relax through the body, let the arms go, and then relax into the foot so the body stays balanced and relaxed. The other thing is some people will try and hold it back and they'll push the knee out. So from the hold the ball, they kind of push forward like this. Okay, same thing, it's not good. Now all my weight goes into my knee, and so my back is straining the other way. If you push out like this, your back's going to strain this way. So try and pay attention. If you're feeling pain and whatever, try and get the body upright, a little more relaxed, and let the arms express. Coming back into the second part of grass bird's tail, you're going to push with the front leg. And as you push, the left hand comes back, the right hand turns forward. And as the left hand comes back, you see how it just gently turns me into that 45 degree angle. So it just helps me to open up the body here. This arm and this foot are lined up. Then when the weight's balanced into the back leg, you want to be sitting into the hips. Again, you're not pulling the body back, and you don't want to be bending forward. You want to push from that front leg, open up the arm, and I tell people, try and keep these fingertips pointing upwards. You don't want to pull the elbow back. Try and keep them pointing upwards, so it's just a nice open feeling across the chest. And let the hips sit back so that the hips sit back at that 45 degrees so that your knee isn't taking the load. So you want these leg muscles to feel the weight. Then from there, you're going to push out of that leg, let the hands come together in front, connect, and now this time you're pushing right on the right wrist. So the left hand is pushing on the wrist. And there's a neat story how I first discovered what this move is all about, and that'll be for another time. So the third part of grass bird's tail is the same thing. Is I'm going to start by pushing from the front leg, let my body come upright and relax, the hands open, the elbows drop, and I'm going to get to that 45 degrees and then sit my hips back into the back leg again. Then I'm going to push from the back leg, allow myself to turn forward, and let the arms express out with a two-handed push. So again, don't hold it back, don't bend it forward. So those are two key points, because if you look at the foundation videos, you look at the Toyu exercise and the principal exercise, these are the things that you're learning in the first couple moves here of trying to follow those alignments and trying to keep the spine relaxed. So you don't want to be straining anything. So check out those videos. As you go through these moves, you'll find that these principles are in pretty much every move in the set. And grass bird's tail, left grass bird's tail, they're repeated throughout a number of times in the set. Check out our set sheet. You can count how many times it's repeated. Watch the set reminder again, you'll see that it's repeated. So it gives you lots of chance to practice these moves. And so that's the first class for Classroom Classics 3. Hope you enjoyed. Again, glad we're back, and we had a chance to meet some of you guys over the summer, which was great. And check out our website, subscribe to us, like us on Facebook. Take care. We'll see you again. Bye.